ఏం కావాలి మీకు?
టాస్క్ మేనేజర్లో
ఓకే
ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిపోర్ట్ అండ్ డేటా ఫామ్ టాస్క్ క్రియేట్ చేయడం.
ఓకే ఇందులో మీకు ఫస్ట్ ఏ రిపోర్టు?
ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిపోర్ట్ ఒకటి క్రియేట్ చేశాను. జనరేట్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిపోర్ట్ అని ఒక టాస్క్ ఉంది.
ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఓకే
ఇది ఒక టాస్క్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఎండ్ యూజర్
మన దగ్గర రిపోర్ట్ ఉందా? అయితే డైరెక్ట్గా ఈపీ మోటర్ నుంచి రన్ చేసేద్దామా?
లేదు సార్, టాస్క్ క్రియేట్ చేయమన్నారు. నేను
టాస్క్
టాస్క్ షెడ్యూల్ చేసి నేను టాస్క్ షెడ్యూల్ చేసి రన్ చేశాను. యా సో ఒకసారి టాస్క్ షెడ్యూలర్కి వెళ్ళండి. దానికి ఒక టైం పెట్టి షెడ్యూల్ చేశాను. దాని తర్వాత ఓపెన్ చేసి అది పెండింగ్ ఉన్నా కానీ రన్ చేసి చూసాను. ఇస్ దిస్ ద వే చూపించాలా లేకపోతే ఏంటని?
అంతే కదా. ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ ఇలా పెట్టి ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఓకే ఓకే
ఇది వర్క్ ఫ్లో అని వచ్చింది. ఎక్కడది
వర్క్ ఫ్లో అంటే ఏ ఎంటిటీకి దేనికని యూస్ అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ ఇది అవసరం లేదు, లేబుల్స్ ఇది అవసరం లేదు, రూల్స్ కూడా అవసరం లేదు. ఓకే కొట్టేసాం అనుకోండి. వ్యాలిడేట్ schedule is validated. Set status, actions, ఈ క్లోజ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ మీద నేను కూడా ఎప్పుడు వర్క్ చేయలేదు. అంటే ఇంకా స్కెడ్యూల్ చేసిన తర్వాత మీరు ఏం చేశారు?
అదే ఓపెన్ చేసి అది ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిపోర్ట్ అది ఓపెన్ చేయండి. అది ఎక్కడ పెండింగ్ అని చూస్తుండే దాన్ని క్లిక్ చేశాను. ఎట్లా ఉంది కన్ఫ్యూషన్. నాకు అది వర్క్ ఫ్లో అని కనిపించింది.
వర్క్ ఫ్లో ఇక్కడ ఉన్నది అనుకుంటా.
పైన టెంప్లెట్స్కి వెళ్ళండి సార్. స్కెడ్యూల్స్ పైన
టెంప్లెట్స్ ఇక్కడ వర్క్లో ఉంటుంది ఖచ్చితంగా. చూడలేదా? వర్క్ఫ్లో ఇక్కడ కూడా లేదు. ఇంటిగ్రేషన్స్ ఉంటుందా? ఎస్.
ఓకే, నేను చూస్తాను సార్. అది డేటా ఫామ్ కూడా చేయించడం అంటే దీంట్లో నుంచి ఏది తీసుకోవాలి?
ఓకే ఓకే. లాస్ట్ టైం ట్రై చేసాం క్లాస్లో, ఇది అవ్వలేదు నాకు. ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఓన్లీ క్లోజ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఏఆర్సీఎస్ కూడా ఉందా మీకు?
లేదు.
ఓకే. చాలా మంది రావాలి.
సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్.
సార్ అది ఎఫ్సిసిఎస్సి నాకు ఇంకా రావట్లేదు సార్. మీకు అది స్క్రీన్ షాట్ పెట్టాను కదా
సార్. అది అది నేను ఒకసారి చెప్తాను. క్లాస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత కాల్ చేయండి సార్ నాకు.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే.
ఒక 2 minutes వెయిట్ చేద్దాం.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, FDME video someone will give it in group, but no one gave sir, FDME and journal reports.
FDME.
Sir, I received FTME. I will share it with Vijay.
Yeah, sure. Is it audio and everything is good?
Still, I didn't check.
Please check that one, huh?
Sir, journal
No,
reports.
see, even if your audio is not syncing also, for the time being you publish it to everyone, huh?
Okay.
సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
చెప్పండి.
సార్ అది సప్లిమెంటరీ డేటాలో కలెక్షన్లోకి వెళ్ళి సెక్షన్లో అకౌంట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తుంటే రాలేదు సార్.
ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి అకౌంటా? ఫామ్ టెంప్లెట్లోనా? మీరు ఏం చేశారు మీరు? ఇది హరిత గారు, మీరు ఇందులో ఏది మీద అంటున్నా? హరిత ఇదే కదా, మై ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంటే కదా?
సెకండ్ వన్ సార్.
ఓకే రైట్. అట్రిబ్యూట్స్, ఓకే ఇది కరెక్టే రైట్. ఓకే, సో ఇందులో మీ ఫామ్ టెంప్లెట్ మీరు ఎక్కడ క్రియేట్ చేశారు? ఇక్కడ
ఆ టెంప్లెటే సార్ క్రియేట్ అవ్వట్లేదు సార్. అది అకౌంట్ అవి సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటా
కాదు, మీరు చేసి మీరు సేవ్ చేయలేదా అంటున్నా?
సేవ్ చేయలేదు సార్.
ఒకసారి చేసి సేవ్ చేయండి. మీరు ఎక్కడ తప్పు చేస్తారో నేను కరెక్ట్ చేస్తానా?
ఓకే సార్, ఇక్కడ ఉంది సార్ సెకండ్ వన్.
సెకండ్ వన్ మీది కాదు, ఇది నాది.
ఓకే సార్.
ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఏమో అబ్దుల్ క్రియేట్ చేశారు, థర్డ్ వన్ ఏమో వీర ప్రకాష్ క్రియేట్ చేశారు.
Sir,
ఒకసారి
here,
yes.
sir, here, which one will choose as key identifier? Which one have been
I
confused?
told you that key identifier is something which should be unique. For example, Indrajit, if you put it as key identifier, you cannot duplicate the name Indrajit. So,
Yes.
secured and unsecured, both are, for many bonds, we give security, secured, secured, secured like that, right? So, it should not be key identifier. So, the bond name should be key identifier. So, it is unique. Tata bond, Muthoot bond, Manappuram bond, etc., etc. The name of the bond is unique, right? So you can put it as key identifier, so that, right, you cannot duplicate that.
And
Yeah.
sir, which one will create group and which one not?
Group means where you want the total. For example, I will create group as secured unsecured. So total secured loans, I'll get it as a sum. Total unsecured loans, I'll get it as a sum.
Oh,
Grouping is nothing but where do you want to sum the total.
okay.
Right. So let me close this. We don't need this. Yes. Yes. So Abdul, no audio. Everyone can hear my voice, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Right. So interview preparation and resume preparation. First thing is resume preparation. How do you prepare the resumes? Normally people ask me a sample resumes. I don't give one resume to another person, one person's resume to another person. Okay. So yesterday somebody has put the roles and responsibilities, right? So let me put that in the group. So you have to 1 minute. Let me open that first. Open this. See, there is a roles and responsibilities. Here I have given you all the roles and responsibilities for different modules. When you open, close, yes. See, for HFM, these are the roles. See, all these roles, you need not put all the roles. For example, the very first thing, just give me 1 second. So HFM, FCCS, FDM you don't need it, it's a old FDM. FDM, HFR, data relation management, SBS and planning, and technical. So infra related. So right. So whatever the responsibility you know, whatever the responsibility you can answer. For example, apply patch. This one, you cannot put this one. This is core infra responsibility. But if you know how to apply the patch, for example, if you put this one apply patch, then they'll ask you what are the recent patches you have applied. Then you have to tell the patch name also. It will be very difficult for you. Okay, yes, generic one everybody can put. For example, acknowledging the tickets on as on when basis. Yes, everyone can put this one. Monthly maintenance of ad hoc maintenance, monthly maintenance and ad hoc maintenance of IP run servers. You cannot put this one. This is core infra one. So if when you put this one, they'll ask you how do you do the maintenance activity, right? So what is the maintenance activity? Every week we'll restart the servers. This is admin job. Every week we'll restart the services. First we will we will stop the services, and then we'll restart the servers, and then we'll delete the temporary files. Where are the temporary files? Yes, you can automate that as well as you can manually also do that one. So let me open the system. Sorry. Do we do it daily? Not every week. We'll do that one. Okay. So see, When you go to here, see Oracle middleware user projects EPM system 1, system 1, one minute, domains EPM system server. See, all these are components. So when you open this HFM web, here you can see logs. This complete logs, Control A, Shift Delete. It won't be deleted now because it should be in stop state. Clear? Once you stop the services, then only you can do this one. You can do all these maintenance activity. So I'll automate that one. How do I automate that? See, 1 minute. We'll keep like this only. Right? When you go to see users administration document, see temporary clean. So see edit. See, I'll run this command. Automatically all the services, all the temporary files will be cleaned. See, let me stop the services. I'll show you. So this won't work now. So first is foundation services. Regularly we'll stop all these services and I will say stop. 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 See, stop, right? Now see, come here, logs. Now everything will be deleted now. See? Yeah? Likewise, catch. Delete. Likewise, temp files, temp files, all these. Right? So in every component we have to delete from here servers to admin server, analytical, calculation manager, all these things. So it will take at least half an hour. So not only half an hour for one server. So all the servers we have to do it. So I'll open a command prompt right like this, run as administrator. See, cd. Now see, for example, if you take foundation services, logs, see all these logs, right? Now I'll run this one. I'll create a batch file. Now see, paste. That's it. Here everything will be deleted. See, deleted. So a simple batch file will do all the tasks. So yes, admin will do all these tasks every week, right? We'll stop the services and then we'll delete, we'll restart the server and then we'll delete all the temporary files, catch files, log files, and then we'll start the services again, right? This is the maintenance activity. So how do you know when the server is started? Yes, regularly we'll check that one also. So see, there is a command, system reboot command. So here you can see clsc, paste, enter. See, morning, today only early morning it restarted. See, 217 543, right? It started. Clear? So every reporting cycles we'll do all this. So I'll start all the services. How do you start? Here simply I'll run the EVM start bat. See, it's also a batch file. See, I have started only few services, but in live there will be many services, right? So see, this is the original file. All this can be started now, but people, means SBS and planning people are not using, right? So I'm starting only HFM services. Right click, run as administrator. That's it. All the services will be started now automatically. See, this one I'll schedule it. Where do I schedule it? Here. When you go to the task scheduler, Windows task scheduler, Here I have, whenever the system is started, automatically all the services will be started. And I told you every Saturday or Sunday I'll clean the system. Whatever I have done right, yes, I'll do it for our server also, because it should be fast, right? So normally when you work on Monday, system will be little bit faster. Clear, see? EPM start bat. It's started automatically, right? And shutdown server means night 3 o'clock it will be shut down. So this is automation. It's regularly we do that one. Clear? So only things, for example here, changing the metadata as per the requirement. Yes, we will put this one. So first thing is resume. Right? While preparing the resume, the first part should be name and mobile number. Yes, you will give. Second part will be your professional summary. In the professional summary, you have to put the generic responsibilities, means irrespective of your technology. For example, you cannot put changing metadata whenever required in professional summary, because in professional summary you can put very good communication skills, right? Expert in handling client calls. See, irrespective of your technology, whether you are in Hyperion or SAP or Oracle Financials, anywhere, that professional summary, right, will show you the overall skill of you. Okay, when you say overall skill means what are the awards you got, what are the certifications you have done, but not the generic responsibilities of Hyperion. Clear? First name and mobile number, right? Don't give the complete address. Nobody is interested in our address, okay? Only name. They have to contact you, so your contact number. They have to mail you, so your mail ID. Clear? First. Second is professional summary. In professional summary, don't put the responsibilities. Don't copy and paste others' resumes. Once again, I am saying. Clear? Prepare your own resume. It will take at least 4 to 5 hours. Preparing one resume will take at least 4 to 5 hours. Once again, spend that much of time. అందరూ మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నానమ్మా, పక్కన వాళ్ళది కాపీ పేస్ట్ కొట్టేసేసి డోంట్ సెండ్ ఇట్ టు మీ ఫర్ కరెక్షన్, ఓకే? So, first of all, the very first thing you can write down the notes. First one is name, mobile, email. Second part is professional summary. Write down. Write down the notes. In professional summary, don't put don't put Hyperion responsibilities. Okay, there you have to put your generic skills. Means irrespective of your technology. Expert in handling client calls, very good communication skills, problem solver, right? Overall experience, relevant experience, and certified. I am certified in FCCS. I am certified in HFM. Yes, you can put that one. Huh? Right. Professional summary. Is it clear? Yes or no? Right. Next. Next
Sir,
is.
sir,
Sorry.
certified means do we receive certification?
If you do the certification, you can always put that one. See, certification, people think that when you do the certification, it will be a value added. Yes and no, both. Yes means when you are going abroad, 100% it is value added. But in India, nobody bothers about certification. They all know how you do the certification. Okay. So here we will always see the practical knowledge. We never see the theoretical knowledge. Okay. So if you are going abroad, then certification will be value added. Everyone clear? Right. So next is your work experience, education qualification, as it is. And when you put the education qualification, see, if you are having percentage, very good percentage, then mention. Otherwise, simply M.Com from Nagarjuna University. That's it. Likewise, don't put the year, don't put the percentage, etc. Right? Because sometimes it will be added advantage and sometimes it will be disadvantage. If you are having more marks, 80 or 90%, then always you can show that one. Clear? Next, work experience. So normally work experience, right? See, when you go for an interview, the interviewer, right? He won't see your entire resume. He will see only the current project. So when you put your resume, your projects, right? You put the heading projects. So here, current project, right? CURRENT, current project. It should be 5. So 5, it should be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when you put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then he will think the first project means he don't know how many projects you have done. He has to go to last page, then only you will understand that you have done 5 projects. So your project's order should be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone clear? So current project is 5. And then what do you put in the current project? First one is project name. Name means project. Here you can put TATA group. Next one is duration. Yes, from Jan 20202 till date. Next is here technology, or you can put technology means you can put as HFM, FDME, comma HFR. Or see, you cannot put both HFM and FDME. Okay, and you can put as project type also, whether it is implementation or support. So here you can put another, if you want you can put type is implementation and support, or support and development, or support and admin, or simple migration from HFM to FCCS. Likewise, project type you can put anything. So current project, whether it is implementation or support, right? We both will discuss. Right? You'll call me and we both will discuss, and then we will decide that one, whether it should be implementation or migration or support. Normally people can put support and development, okay? Or implementation and support and development, etc. Technology again HFM, FDM, HFR, or FCCS, DM and FRCS, right? So technologies you can put like this. Other than this, you have to put description also. This is about Tata Group, okay, etc., etc. Just put only 2 lines or 3 lines max. Don't put a half page like that. See, every project you have to put like this. Project name is, or you can, project name is nothing but the client name. Okay, CLINT, client. You can put like this: client, duration, project type, technologies, description. Everyone clear? Yes or no? And the project order should be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Likewise, how many projects you have to put? What is the project name you have to put? That you will call me, right? I'll tell you how to put that one, etc., etc. Clear? Based on your age and experience and level of knowledge, we put number of projects also. Whether it is 5 years experience or 4 years experience or 3 years experience, we will decide. Everyone clear? What is the first part? Name.
Sir,
Yeah.
suppose, sir, most of the people are ex-employees, almost all, current working employees also.
Correct.
So, but their old experience is different when compared to the current working this one, HFM and all.
Yes.
So, whether we need to keep the old experience and all, we need to delete them.
Old experiences. For example, you have 10 years of experience. You will put like this in the first professional summary, right? The first line should be total 10 years of in IT and relevant is, and 4 years relevant experience. Relevant means relevant experience in HFM, comma FCCS, comma HFR, etc. You will put like this, right? So here current projects 54321 is completed. Now you can put a heading here, domain experience, and then you can put your local experience, means previous experience. Clear? And this one also, don't put number of projects. Simple, in one para you complete this one. What is your domain experience? Clear?
Okay, sir.
సో సి షరీఫ్ గారు అయినా ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగింది.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే, ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మీరు ఇప్పుడు డొమైన్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ మీరు ఏం పెట్టద్దు.
Okay, sir.
ఎందుకు? లెక్చరర్ కాబట్టి, అవునా?
నేను టెక్నికల్ సపోర్ట్ సార్, బేసిక్గా
టెక్నికల్ సపోర్ట్ కదా. ఎవరు మన్సూర్ గారు, రవి గారు ఇద్దరు అనుకుంటా లెక్చరర్స్ కదా.
అవును సార్, అవును సార్.
ఫేక్ పెట్టేవాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా ఉంటే నాకు ముందు నేను చెప్తానమ్మా, అది నాట్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్, బికాస్ ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ పర్సన్ టు పర్సన్, రైట్? విల్ డిస్కస్ దట్ వన్ వన్స్ అగైన్. మీరు ఒకసారి నాకు మీరు రెజ్యూమ్, మీరు బేసిక్స్ రెజ్యూమ్ పెట్టే ముందు నాతో మాట్లాడతారు కదండి షరీఫ్ గారు, అప్పుడు మనం ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ డిసైడ్ చేద్దాం. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్, ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సో అసలు ఫేక్ పెట్టాలా వద్దాను కదా, ఐ విల్ డిసైడ్ వెదర్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు పుట్ ఫేక్ ఆర్ నాట్. ఓకే, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ యువర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అండ్ యువర్ లాస్ట్ రిలీవింగ్ లెటర్ అండ్ కరెంట్ జాబ్, రైట్? విల్ డిసైడ్ దట్ వన్, నో ఇష్యూస్. ఓకే, ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఈస్ యూ విల్ చేంజ్ ద జాబ్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్. సో everyone clear? The very first part is name, mobile number, email ID, that's it, contact. Second, and there you have to put, see, in the heading name, right? Normally people put like this, name, they will put like this, HFM consultant. No, there is no designation called HFM consultant. Once again I am saying, so don't put Hyperion consultant, HFM consultant like that. Either it should be a software engineer, ENG, or senior software engineer, or associate consultant, or consultant, or senior consultant, or principal consultant. Based on your age, right? You have to put like that. Clear? Don't put HFM consultant, Hyperion consultant like that, because whether you change the technology or not, your designation will remain the same. Clear? So name, designation here, right side, right? Mobile number and email, that's it. Don't put extra address, etc., etc. Door number 70-6-11 Konavar Street, Patamata, Vijayawada. Don't put like that. Okay, right? So next is professional summary. Is clear, right? So any other doubts here? After professional summary, education qualification, and then work experience, and then projects. So after the projects, don't put the declaration like that. I hereby declare that the above matter is true or true, like that. Never put that one. And yes, you can personal details. Can I put personal details? Yes, but personal details also don't put the entire father, mother, etc., etc. Put first one is passport. Yes, because valid. You need not give the passport number, everything. You can give valid. And if you are having any work permit in other countries, yes, you can put that one. Okay, languages. Yes, you can always. Languages, hobbies, etc. Yes, if you want, you can put, otherwise, no. Here, personal details means whatever they are interested, right? You have to give that one only, right? In which means your personal interest, right? See, they will always look into whether you, if you have a business visa for US, yes, they always consider, because immediately they will consider that one and they will note it down. Whenever a need arises, right, you can immediately go to onsite. So passport, languages, any other thing, other technologies, right? If you know, say any other thing, yes, you can write. Okay, that's it. Other than that, don't put any other thing. So after work experience, you can put technologies. Here you can put HFM, and then if you know Java, means Python, yes, Here also you can put that one, okay, before projects. So total how many parts? First is name, designation, first part, professional summary, work experience. Just to give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Right. Right. First part is name, designation. Next is professional summary. Next is work experience, education qualification, and then work experience, and then technologies, and then projects, and then domain experience and personal details. Clear? And once again, don't copy others' CVs. Okay? And projects, I'll give you all the projects. So once you are ready, then you call me, right? I'll give you one number. When you give your Gmail ID and your mobile number, right? They will give you 3 projects or 4 or 5, right? You can always put those projects. See, don't copy others' projects also. It is unique, okay? Clear? ఎవరో కూడా వేరే వాళ్ళది కాపీ చేయొద్దమ్మా. రెజ్యూమ్స్లో ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? ఎనీ డౌట్స్ ఇన్ క్రియేటింగ్ రెజ్యూమ్స్? సో ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ. అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద కామన్ మిస్టేక్స్ పీపుల్ డూ? What are the common mistakes people do in resumes? So, first thing is, yeah.
Sir, okay, doubt, sir. So, like multiple, I mean, even if work-related HFM అనేది authenticated కాకుండా కానీ, if the candidate is having a work experience of near about 10 years, so how does it work, sir? అంటే like technical aspect అయితే ఉంది, but domain different అవుతుంది. Like HFM would be the new thing.
So they'll ask you, how did you come to HFM? You can say internal training. They have given internal training, and then I started giving support, and then I moved into complete support and development and implementation.
Okay, and even for insurance companies kuda idi use chestar kada, like this one HFM.
Yes. Even in insurance companies also we use Hyperion.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
మనం ఒకసారి మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ బట్టి నేను ఏం చెప్పాలో ఆన్సర్ మీకు.
డెఫినెట్లీ సార్.
రైట్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాం మనం? ఏం చెప్పుకుంటున్నాం? కామన్ మిస్టేక్స్, రైట్? సో ద వెరీ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ ఫస్ట్ project. When they put project responsibilities, right? Responsibilities. First thing is decide what you will put. Whether you will put implementation or support. For example, they will put support here. In the heading, they will put support. But here in the implementation, they will put requirement gathering. This is mistake, right? Requirement gathering. See, don't put that you have done the requirement gathering. What do you mean by requirement gathering? Can anybody tell what is meant? What do you mean by requirement gathering?
Collecting
the requirement from the client.
Who will do that? Who will do that?
Business analyst or the product owner.
Sorry?
Business
Implementation.
analyst or the product owner will collect the requirements from the clients.
Your functional consultant will do that one, okay?
Okay.
He will go to onsite and he will do that.
Okay.
So you cannot say that simply you have done the requirement gathering. Then immediately they will ask you, what did you do? You cannot tell. So if you know, yes, you can always say I am involved in requirement gathering. So in part 3, right? In HFM part 3, I have given you the requirements, see functional requirements documents. See, if you say that you have done the requirement gathering, then you have to understand this document. So when you say involved, what do you mean by involving? Your team lead will go to onsite, right? He will take all the gatherings. What is a requirement gathering? Nothing but understanding the current business of client, and he will document it. So see, literally he will not document. Okay, he will transfer the knowledge to the offshore team, and the offshore team will prepare this requirement gathering document. See, being on site, right? He don't do all these tasks, and a lead will never do the documentation. Once again, trust me. So all the documentation will be done by offshore team only. So yes, you can say I am involved in requirement gathering. So for every document there will be a number, there will be a document name also. I'll show you what are the related documents. Okay. So when you say that you have done the documentation, see, when you go here there will be a specification. See, BR TB20, MD120, BR30, nothing but business requirement documents. These numbers will differ. Okay. So all these things, T means your test is unit testing. Likewise, yes, you can see all the documentation. So whenever you say specifications, right? So yes, regularly for each and everything there will be a specification document, so that, right, we'll prepare the documentation and then we'll take the sign off. Then only we'll start working. Everyone clear? What happens if you don't document and if you when you start implementation? Can anybody guess and tell?
We can't reach the client expectations. So like we don't know how to frame the client
Reach
expectations.
also, if client says that you did not reach, you cannot do anything, right? So as per the normal agreement, whatever you commit, 90% it should match. See, 10% there will always be deviations, and you can say that there is a product defect or some other things, but 90% it should match. Otherwise, they won't give you money. So who will decide that 90% is matched or not? If they got any doubt, then they will approach Oracle people and they will ask Oracle people to do the quality analysis. And then, how do I do? For example, right? Okay. Ajit asked Sunil to draw a diagram. Okay, Sunil done that one, and Ajit told that it is not the diagram which I told. Then there should be a documentation, right? Proper authentication document. So I'll come and I'll be a judge between these two. I'll see the documentation, whatever the documentation sign off they have taken, right? Based on that, Sunil has done the same drawing or not. So there should always be a document signed, okay? So all this, see, this is called functional requirement document, likewise, okay? So technical design document. For example, if you see the technical design document, you will see the server list. This is old one, but still you can manage with this one, okay? See, when you see this one, this is development. Production server should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Development server. Right, next is DR means disaster recovery. Production server 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, right, when I check in the system, literally I open this server and I'll see, okay, there is HFM web, FDM web, workspace, everything is installed in this server. And here shared services is installed, and here reporting is installed, and here HFM and FDM application server are installed. And there are 2 database servers, and one will be a mirroring. What do you mean by mirroring? So every night, 12 o'clock, whatever is there in this server, it will be copied to this server. And this server will be in Singapore and this server will be in New York. That is called, right? That is called mirroring, database mirroring. So that, right, if anything goes wrong to this server, right, Immediately within next 24 hours, this server will be up. Clear? Everyone clear? So all these designs, right? Yes, there will be a technical design document and functional design document. So just to see once what it is. See, you need not read the entire document. See the headings. The very first thing in the requirement gathering. Client has 100 reports. Yes, we have completed for 80 reports. Yes, we have to build 80 reports. Next, client has 10 currencies. What are those currencies? Terminology. What are the terminology they are using? They have intercompany eliminations. They have 10,000 accounts and 100 entities. They have 30,000 products. Likewise, we will take all the requirement gathering. Clear? Client has one FMCG company, one manufacturing company, one hospital, one etc. etc. So all the types of individual chart of accounts. We have to take the individual chart of accounts. All these called requirement gathering. Clear? So yes, done. So next thing is, so here normally people do mistake when they put implementation, right? Implementation, they will put first created data forms, and then they will put created metadata. Is it correct or wrong? Yes or no? Please tell me. So it should be, there should be order here. So first thing is we will create the metadata and then we will create the data forms. So follow the order. Once again I am saying, right? When you put implementation, you cannot put I have created reports and you cannot put created metadata at the last of the responsibilities. So if you really do the project right, how do you follow? First thing is we'll create the application and then we'll create the metadata and then we'll create the data forms, data grids, reports, rules, cash flow statement, etc. etc. So follow the same order. Intercompany eliminations, all these things, journals, etc. etc. Clear? And don't put support responsibilities in implementation unless you put implementation and support. See, don't put implementation, simple implementation, because there you will put I have resolved the tickets. Then immediately they will ask you. In implementation, there will not be any tickets. Correct? And when you put support, right? And again you will put created metadata, building metadata. See, in support, we never build the metadata once again. Clear? Right? So be specific about your project, whether it is implementation or support or development. What do you mean by development? Can anybody tell what is development? Support and development. Support means, yes, every time you get a ticket, you will resolve the ticket. Development means here.
From the scratch, like getting
No,
the
no, no. See, implementation means from the scratch. Development means
existing ones, we are adding some additional attributes.
Creating the metadata, building the metadata.
no. Building the metadata will come in implementation only. Development we
Creating
don't
new
build the
forms or
metadata.
task list.
Sorry.
Migration,
Creating new forms sort of thing or task list.
Correct. What is the word we have to use, Irfan?
Creating new forms or task lists.
Yeah. What is the word we have to use that? Enhancements. Okay.
Yeah.
So, for example, GST is a new technology, new thing. Yes, we will implement that GST in development. In after the implementation is done, right? Support. So, a new product came, we'll add that one. A new entity came, we'll add that one. A new account came, we'll add that one. All these are called enhancements. Clear? And see, support and development, you should be very, very careful in answering. Okay, I'll ask you one question. Only new students, please tell only new students. Okay, you got a new company. So you have Tata group of companies. Your project is Tata group of companies. Already while implementation, you have created a entity TCS, Titan, Tisco, Timcon, Tata Sky. Done. Now, after the implementation, while you are in support, you got a new entity. Tata companies has taken over Range Rover, right? A Range Rover. You have to put that entity. Now, Ajit or Sunil or Indrajit, you tell me how much time will you take to just add that Range Rover company in your metadata?
I mean, it would take near about 1 month, sir. Sorry. I mean, we need to build each and everything from scratch, right?
Only one entity I'm saying.
One-
You have to,
one.
in the metadata, you have to add one entity called Range Rover.
8 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours.
4 hours. How do you quantify the 4 hours? Simple, right? I'll open this. I'll open the client. So this is my data. Open file. Yes. So entity. I'll take all the entities right here. Expand. So here I have India, Hong Kong, and Japan. Here I have to add one more entity. So here E1300, I'll put Singapore here. SINGAPORE Singapore. Yes, I'll put ASIA. I'll save it and I'll load the metadata. Right? So how much time it should take? Indrajit, how much time it will take?
2 minutes.
But in live it will take 1 month. Right? Why 1 month? Why 1 month? Indrajit.
So we
I'm
have
not saying exactly 1 month. It will take minimum 1 week to 10 days to 15 days or 1 month.
so
Why?
we have to do requirement gathering and all.
No, it's only a single entity. Trust me.
So for all the regions we have to add, there will be multiple.
No. Only India, only Singapore, here only under Asia. A single entity.
Sir, migrating of the accounts of a Range Rover to the TCS, it will take some time. Reconciliation or something like that.
No, not like that. So, where do you do this one? First of all, tell me, where do you do this change? How do you start changing this? What is the procedure? That you have to understand. Try. Anybody try? Guess and try. So, first of all, who will tell you to change this? Ajit, try to answer each and every question slowly, okay? Who will tell you to do this?
Clients, sir.
Client.
When I say client, please
Yeah.
be specific about client. In client, there are some 100 employees.
Okay.
Who will do? Who will ask you?
The parent will only, sir. The parent will ask us to do that.
No. In client, 100 employees, I'm saying.
Okay, 100. So this, I mean, the top officials like MD or else.
Or functional consultant on the onshore will request.
Okay, they will call you and ask.
They will draft a mail and for official communication or else they
Okay,
will.
after seeing the mail, immediately will you start doing that?
No, sir. So we need to get proper approvals from our own hierarchy, right?
So here there should be a proper procedure, okay? So nobody, when they ask you, when they mail you, even when they mail you also, you don't respond. Clear? There will be a mediator between the end user and consultant. He is called business analyst, correct? So what they will do is first, the very first thing, when they say that they need a Range Rover entity to be added in the metadata, the very first thing is they will raise a CR. CR means change request. Clear? See, everyone, please note down the terminology. CHANG, change, REQEST, request. In this change request, there will be a template for this change request. Every company has its own template. So here they will put change, right? And effort estimation, time. Likewise, there will be some headings and the justification also. Here, justification means why do they need this change? So, if they are having 100 employees, everyone will call you otherwise. Whatever as per their convenience, they will demand everything. It is not possible. So, first thing is they have to raise a change request and they will send this change request to business analyst. Okay, and this business analyst, right, he will send it to you. So you have to fill some of the things. How much time it will take? How many effort estimation means how many consultants has to work, and how much time it will take. and then there will be a testing here. So you will put simple testing or medium testing or regression testing here. And here you have to, the very very important point is here, this one, you have to fill this impact. What is the impact? Means because of this change, is anything impacting the current data? Ajit, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So just this approval, right, it will take at least 4 or 5 days, trust me, or at least 3 days. Just approving will take at least 3 or 4 days. Okay, done. What do you mean by impact here? Can anybody guess and tell?
So like the changes which can cause further, I mean, it will impact the existing system. So, or else any improvements or any disadvantages will happen later on after implementing the new deployment.
So for example, you have 40 data forms, you have 50 data grids, you have 50 reports. Now when you add this entity, do we need to change that in all the reports, forms, and data grids also, right? Yes or no? So a small entity, it will take only 2 minutes to put it in the metadata. But what is the effect of keeping this entity? It will affect the data grids. Yes, in every data grid you have to, wherever is Asia is there, you have to add this entity there. And in every data form you have to add this. In every data report you have to add this. In every rules, if it is impacting rules, you have to change the rules. And you have to add this entity in FDMA also, so that, right, whenever data load, it should not throw any validation error, right? So all these are, right, impact analysis. You have to do the impact analysis, and then you have to give that one okay. And then regression testing. For example, you are changing a rule file, so it will impact the existing past data also. Then we will put regression testing here. Here, if it is a entity, it will be simple testing only. If it is a account, it will be medium or regression. Trust me, because account, when you add a new account, whether it is go to next year or not, whether wherever the rules are written, right, there will be some calculations. Yes, this account should be added to that one. So all this is called impact analysis. Everyone clear? So now, okay, impact analysis is done. Okay, change request is also approved. Impact analysis is done. Then you started working. Where do you work here? Directly will you work in production? Indrajit, where do you start working?
Support, sir.
I have to add this entity. In which instance you work? హరిత గారు మీరు చెప్పండి, ఎక్కడ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం ఈ వర్క్?
So like any changes we done, it will
There is
affect
a lot of noise.
Sir, from my side.
Ajit, yes, tell Ajit.
So like any code changes or any implementation which is implemented in the application, so it first need to go to the staging, sir. So the QA.
First you do it in development instance, okay?
So
So
we
okay,
call it-
development, everything is done. It will take 2 or 3 days, impact everything. Then you will move it to testing.
Right.
And then they will do this testing. What is this testing? Regression testing or medium testing or simple testing, where whatever you put in the change request, right? Then they will do the testing. Again they will take 3 or 4 days. Now how many days completed as of now? First, for approving the change request, it will take 2 or 3 days. You will do 2 or 3 days work, or 4 days max work, and then they will do the testing. Again it will take 3 or 4 days. Now total it is 12 working days or 13 working days. When I say 12 working days means it's almost 3 weeks, correct? 5 days, 5 days, 5 days. Now, can I do it directly in production now? No. During the reporting cycle, we will never touch the metadata. Once again, clear? During the reporting cycle means from day work WD1 or to BD10 means 2 weeks. So there will be a metadata freeze, that is called metadata freeze time. So, right, metadata freeze time is either, normally every company will put third week, normal end users, right, they won't do anything in the system. So during that time, even though you have completed a work 10 days before, we'll keep that work like that only. We won't migrate to production. So when the reporting cycle is completed, then we will load the metadata. Clear, Indrajit? Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
So then how much time it is taking to migrate a simple single entity to production? At least 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month also. Clear? More than 1 month it should not take. So during the reporting cycle, we never change any method. When I say never change means yes, extraordinary items, yes, we do. Sometimes right, I have done 2 or 3 times so far. Immediately they need this urgently. Then we'll take all the approvals and then we'll migrate it. We'll take the backup and then we'll do the migration. Normally people will not accept this actually. So during the metadata freeze time only, we will load the metadata. Clear? So normally it will be third week. Clear? Indrajit, Ajit, అందరికి అర్థమైందమ్మా? Yes or no?
Yes,
Please
sir.
confirm.
Yes, sir.
Oh, simple of the simple change. So even they'll ask you in the interviews, they'll ask you a report. How much time it will take? I told you, right? A simple report will take 6 or 7 hours or 8 hours. A medium report will take 2 days. A complex report will take 3 days to 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. So see, whatever you practice, right? Don't tell as per your practice. Think in live, people normally ask, నిన్న మీరు చూశారు కదమ్మా, everybody has observed, right? Rahul, I don't know what he has put, somebody has, I did not see that, he has put, he in hurry, I don't know. So he's always asking, they are asking live questions. What is live? What is dummy? Do you differ between dummy and live? No. Whatever you practice here, the same thing you will do in a different manner, that's it. So I told you, here when you practicing, right, simply you will do it in 2 minutes. But in live, it is not possible in 2 minutes because many people will be involved, right? The very first thing is straight away you can cancel this change request if this justification is not proper. Directly, business analyst will reject this. Clear? They will see always client, right? Client will ask for automations means he don't want to do anything. Just by fingertip he want everything to be done. It is not possible in every case. Yes, sometimes we can do with APIs and automations, everything we can do. Whatever is possible, we can do that one. Clear? So everybody understood? A change request means. So along with this change request, right? Justification, and here there will be another tab called spec. So means nothing but in our normal language, right? Formula. It is not exactly formula. Specification means, for example, GST. How do we calculate the GST? There will be a formula, right? He has to give the specification. So for the specification, there will be a document again. Here, see, when you see deferred tax, see, all these I have done this one. So where is deferred tax? See, tax effect, intercompany eliminations, bad debts, deferred tax. See, I remember I struggled a lot for calculating this deferred tax. See, they will give a specification like this. What is the formula? Everything, right? Then and then if they don't give, we have to create this documentation and we have to take science them. See, there will not be this much of big specifications. At least it will be 2 pages or 3 pages at least. So all these specifications, right? And then we'll start working. And there will be unit testing and then regression testing also. So when they say everything is working as expected, then we will move that to, first we will migrate from development to testing, and from testing, after the testing is done, we will move from testing to production. Clear? అందరికి అర్థమైనట్టేనమ్మా? Yes or no? Indrajit?
Sir, can you explain the reporting cycle for this scenario, sir?
Reporting cycle, I told you, right? Every company will put reporting cycle from WD1 to, yes, it depending upon the size of the organization, volume of the data, etc., either 10 days or 12 days or 13 days or 14 days. So in part 3, I have given you a live reporting cycle, right? See, when you see in part 3, process flow, here you can see with diagram I have given you, day 1, day 2, etc. See, you need not copy the as it is. Okay, you can create your own reporting cycle. First day we load the data. Second day, here you can see the flow also. First is input exchange rates and ownership data, and then process key figures, enter, etc., all these things, right? And then load data through FDM, SmartView, etc., all this, and then review data, and then again consolidate data, and then do the adjustments, and then retain earnings, etc., etc. Yes, likewise, right? You can create your own reporting cycle. 10 days, yeah, in the interviews you can say 10 days or 12 days, 12 working days. When I say 10 days, it means Saturdays, Sundays are not included here. And then last, publish and log. Clear? Here they put day 20, day 10 to 15, day 10, likewise, right? You can put your own dates. Your
So
own day.
when we just go with the change request approval, and if we did some changes, so like do we need to halt the system for a while to get the changes get updated into the application?
Correct. See, your reporting cycle will be done in production only, right? Development and testing, nothing, right? You can simultaneously work, but moving the artifact means that metadata or something from testing to production, you have to wait until this reporting cycle is completed. Clear?
Got
It
it.
doesn't mean that you don't work. You simultaneously work. Only moving the artifact will take. You have to wait for metadata freeze time. Only specific time they will changes, do the changes. Clear? అర్థమైనట్టేనండి?
Yes, sir.
Right, done. So you have to tell this one. Now I will ask a generic question to all of you. What do you do from morning 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock? Ajit?
In like in office, like in
In
general.
office, yes, in office.
So like if there are any changes, I mean, I'll just explain what I used to do, sir. So like
Okay, that's one. They will ask you.
so I'll just I'll just
Ajit,
do the very first activity is like I'll just check my Slack bot or else my email if there are any communications for happened between the teams, and secondly, if I get any request to work on, I'll be looking into that. So second thing is like I'll just interact with my concerned QA team and the development team. So for the updates, so like what exactly we are doing on the current project in the current project. So at the end of the day, we just have an huddle. So like where we used to discuss what I mean their activities, what has been what have we completed and committed, and what exactly it is being like it is getting deviating from the current lineup. Yeah, that's it, sir.
So I'll explain. See, when you say what do you do in 24 in during office 6 to 9, first thing is you can say, we can always say we'll check the mails, Gmail, yes, personal mails also, no issues. Some people will not accept that. Some companies they will block Gmail, Facebook, everything. First thing is we'll check all the mails. Second thing is, if you are in support, right, you will check the tickets assigned to you. What do you mean by ticket? What do you mean by ticket?
Problems or requests which
Whenever client has issues, right, they will raise a ticket. Where do they raise the ticket? So here you have to know the ticketing tool.
zero.
So they'll ask you, what is your ticketing tool? Then again you have to ask. People, right, I clearly tell them n number of times to see this ticketing tool. They won't do. So before going to the interviews, right, they'll call me just within half an hour. They'll call me and they'll ask me, what is the ticketing tool I have to use? So there are many ticketing tools: ServiceNow, Jira, Remedy, right? All these you can search in the YouTube about ServiceNow or Jira or Remedy. Whatever you want, you can, whatever the easy you find, right? So see, at least prepare 2 or 3 lines about Remedy. Means when you see Remedy, okay, in the YouTube they will show you left side, they will see tickets assigned to me, tickets, create ticket, like that. Okay, you have to understand the menu. Prepare. They'll ask you what is the ticketing tool you are using. If you say ServiceNow, don't say ServiceNow. because many people will be using this service now. So if you ask me, if you tell me that you are using service now, immediately I'll stop asking questions on HFM and I'll ask questions on service now, because I'm very good in service now. So take Jira or Remedy, anything you can tell your own name also. Mercury, yes, nobody will object, because some for example Accenture, right? They will create their own ticketing tool. They will follow their own ticketing tool. Yes, it is possible. So, but always prepare notes. At least 10 to 15 minutes you have to spend, or at least half an hour, on what is the ticketing tool you are using. Everyone clear? So prepare some notes. Okay, left side there will be these menus, right side there will be menus, and there will be priority. Priority means P1 ticket, P2 ticket, P3 ticket. P1 means within 2 hours we have to solve. P3 means we have 1 day. P4 means yes, we can solve it in 2 or 3 days. Likewise, you have to understand this ticketing tool knowledge. Okay, daily how many tickets will you get? Don't say that we'll get 50 to 60 tickets. During the reporting cycle means 10 or working days, right? Yes, we'll get 2 or 3 tickets daily. And third week and fourth week, we don't get even a single ticket also. Trust me. Sometimes we'll get, sometimes we never get the ticket also. That next 15 days. So what do you do those 15 days? These change requests, you will work on this change requests. So during the reporting cycle, we'll completely concentrate on reporting cycle only. Process management, tickets, journals, intercompany eliminations, data matching, etc., reconciliations, etc., etc. So simultaneously, we will work on this change request also. Clear? And then, right? So during the fourth week, we do the maintenance activities. What do you mean by maintenance activities? Just now I have seen, right? Clearing all the log files, clearing temporary files, catch files, so that next reporting cycle we are making our systems ready. Development system, testing system, and production system. All these systems we are making ready for next reporting cycle during the fourth week. Okay. What other things do you do? We'll prepare documentation also. What do you mean by documentation? For example, P1, P2, P3 tickets, right? For P1 tickets, you have to always create a RCA document. RCA. What is RCA? RCA. Root
Root
cause
cause analysis.
analysis. Clear? You always prepare this root cause analysis document. What is that one? Let me show you that. What is root cause analysis? Right. I have 1 minute. Another server. See? Is this? Say this is the one ticket. So they'll ask you, how do you solve that one? So here, this is the root cause analysis document. First is ticket number, what is the problem description, current understanding, and right, what are the logs I have created, etc. Root cause, and then next steps means remedy. In future, right? 1 minute, I'll show you another which will be very very easy. Yes sir. Application not opening. See, this is for infra. Simple thing. See, either in PPT or Word document, or see, this we got this error message, invalid or could not find module configuration. This is a right ticket triggered by, means what caused this error. When they open the application, it is causing. Next one is cause, the HFM web. So SR analysis, what are the log files you searched? So I searched all these log files. So they will clearly ask you where it is. So in the log file, This is the warning. This is the message. And then, right. So all the log files. Now, conclusion, right? Solution, resolution, and post resolution steps. So this is called root cause analysis document to avoid these issues in future. So yes, for every P1 ticket, we have to give the root cause analysis document.
Sir, do we have any specific templates, sir? Like, or else it will get changed from.
Client to client, it will be different.
Okay.
See, why they want root cause analysis? See, initially, every client, you might have listened this proverb, right? Old doctor and new, old patient and new doctor are same. Likewise, see, initially they will put some 20 people as support, but slowly they will reduce the number of support people because their own employees, right? They will become experts in HFM. They can handle each and every issues. So after some time, they will do the cost reduction. Instead of 20 support people, they will put only 10 support people because their own employees became experts and known issue, right? They will solve by themselves. So they'll try to educate their own employees, right? Simply based on this root cause analysis document. They will ask all P1 tickets to be documented. So if the same ticket comes again, right? Do they need you? Clear? For every company will prefer this one, root cause analysis documents. So see, solving the issue will take only 1 hour, trust me. And to prepare this root cause analysis document, it will take at least 4 or 5 hours. Most irritating thing in the world. When you prepare this one, again, when you send it to client, they will tell you, I did not understand what you have done. So,
Sir,
you have to explain them. They are asking to train them. Clear? అర్థమైందా అందరికి? Yes or no? Ajit? So next.
Sir, one question, sir. So like, usually, I used to work on the RCA, sir. But in this HFM, who exactly work on this? Like either the consultant or else the same BA used to work on it.
Actually, juniors, right? All juniors. If in my team, all juniors will do this one.
Okay.
But you will monitor and you will review that, right?
Okay.
Before sending it to the client, do that. Okay.
Thanks.
Right. So okay. So ticketing tool. Everybody clear? Next thing, most important thing. Before going to interviews, you have to take some tickets and you have to buy her that. See, even last week also, somebody called me, and before just half an hour before interview, they called me and they asked, please tell me 2 or 3 tickets. Can I tell? నా దగ్గర ఉండవమ్మా టికెట్స్. ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ టికెట్స్, ట్రస్ట్ మీ. If I have tickets, right, I'll tell the same ticket to each and everyone. It is not possible. So where do you get the tickets? In the notes I have given you. See, in the notes, right? When you open these notes here, when you go to end, here I have given you this one, consolidation. Copy this and paste it here. See, in this one, see, starting today onwards, right? Regularly watch this site, okay? So, okay, here come here and put consolidation. That's it. See? Consolidation. All these are tickets only. Database consolidation. Not this one. So, Oracle Communities, Home. You can put it as, here search with FCCS consolidation or HFM consolidation. You will get all the tickets here. See here, register and see. Okay, FCCS calculation rule. Right? See, all these are tickets only. Discussions. ఏంటి ఇది ఒకటే వస్తుంది? 1 minute. Everywhere. See? Okay, it changed. Let me. Yes, they have given another URL here. So this URL is not working. Just give me 1 second. Out. Okay, it is asking for Oracle single sign-on. Okay, we'll do HFM. HYP, Hyperion, FINANCIAL, MANA, GMENT. Hyperion Financial Management. Yes, here you will see many, right? See, FDM error, right? Hyperion Financial Management. So here you will see many tickets. Okay, migration from 113 to 1123. Likewise, here you can see, read it. Take 2 or 3 tickets from here. See, only take those tickets which are solved. Okay. I'll give you this address again because I guess it is changed. I guess. See, to 464. So, నేను ఒకసారి చూసి ఇస్తానమ్మా మీకు. I'll give this to you.
I think that link was working earlier when we pasted, so it has got this https google.com as well at the end. That might be the reason.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll paste it in my local system and see. Every batch I'll give the same address. I'm not sure whether it is not working. Yes, it's working. In local system it's working. Okay, it's not working. Supplementary data management, not pull FCCS balances. See, it's why I'm not sure why it is not working here. So close
So
this
that time
one.
www Google was there, sir. That is the reason it did not.
Okay, paste this. Your connection is advanced. Proceed. See, it's working. So see, well, 1126 performance back, loading contribution adjustments. What is the best HFM enhancement? Archiving in HFM. Yes, HFM and SAP integration. HFM error message available. Is this? Yes, this one. See, responded but no solution. So, right here you can see which one is answered. Right? Take all those. See, question. So here some of the things, see, solution accepted. Clear? Yes, you can take this one as ticket. So you can say that the same solution you provided, you got the same, right? Likewise, see, at least see some 20 or 30 pages daily. Take 3 or 4 tickets. 3 tickets in HFM, 2 tickets in FDM, 1 ticket or 2 tickets in reporting, like that. FCCS, data management. See, don't prepare with only one ticket. Okay, they'll ask you, please tell another ticket. They'll ask you what are the recent tickets you resolved. 100% they'll ask you, trust me. So just answering this one, right, they'll understand whether you are live or not. Gutunchukondamma, don't ask me before going to interviews. Don't ask me what to give some tickets. It is not possible for me. Okay.
Sir, how will practice this, sir?
No, simple answer and you write it down. That's it. See, understand this and you explain it. That's it. They have given this one, right? Or automatically. Likewise, you can see many tickets will be there. It should be a proper ticket. Okay, don't say that services. I have start with the services. That is not a ticket. So you have to dig some pages here. So when you go to 6th page, There are 300, more than 300 pages. Okay, be patient and take all. See my data, load timings, HF. This can be a, this is a solution, but this is not a functional one. Okay, see what is this data source size? So here, this is our server, right? When you right click and go to task manager, when you go to more details, he's telling about this one performance. Here, see process. See HFM data source. It will be here. When you open the application, right, it will create a, it will be increasing here. So when, if you understand that, then take the ticket. Otherwise, no. Clear? So whenever you log in here, right, login, workspace, see, when you see here, still, sorry, we'll close this one, we don't need this. Here, see, it is not, data source is not created, right? When you open the application, automatically it will create. See, when I open the application now, see, a data source will be moving up. Wait and see. Right, your CPU is increasing, right? See, HFM data source. Where is that? X. See, XFM data source. It will keep on increasing and it will come into first place. See how much memory it took? Here, you have to click on this one. See? It took first place, right? So at certain point of time, it will increase exponentially, and then your system will hang. Here they are asking about that one, right? So you need not worry about this one. You can see some other tickets, right? See, can data validation across checks be switched off if not applicable? Yes. In Hyperion, how control change management is achieved? Yes, this one. Likewise, whatever the, see, even though if you understand the question, right, then even you can put that one and you can tell your own answer, no issues. It need not be answered correctly, but you have to you have to take some tickets, okay, and then go for interviews. You are clear? Now, what is the interview? How do you attend the interview? Once again, I am saying, prepare and go. Otherwise, see, interview is divided into 4 parts again. So, remove this 4 parts interview. First part is introduction. Once again, people say that normally every time people complain that I don't have communication. See, within 20 minutes or 30 minutes, nobody can judge your communication skills. Trust me. See, whenever people ask you something irrelevant, then whatever you speak, right, based on that, we can decide whether your skills good or not. So, if you are talking about a known subject, nobody can judge your communication skills. So prepare well. So normally, right? People ask me, then I'll ask them to prepare self-introduction. They'll send a 2 minutes or 3 minutes audio to me. I'll give some changes. So first thing is write it down in the notepad and then send it to me. I'll correct that one. So see, my name is Rajni. I have completed my M.Com from Magad University, and then I moved to Capital IQ, and then I moved to HSBC. Likewise, you can write down the points and you can by heart that one, right? And last, right, it should come as 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Put stop clock, repair, right? And coming to the current project. So current project you have to explain. So for example, you have put Tata group of companies. Go to internet and see Tata Group of companies. Whatever the project you have been given, right? Prepare some notes on that project. It is a manufacturing company. It is a manufacturing company in Singapore. It is the leading manufacturing company in Singapore. It is FMCG company in Norway, etc., etc. Just see that company, whatever the project, right? No need not to by heart all the projects. Current project is enough. Current project you have to explain it. So first you will tell that your name, education, etc., etc., and then your experience. Then you start coming to my current project. This is the implementation project. This is FCCS implementation project, or this is HFM to FCCS migration project. And the client is so and so Tata Group of companies, and it is a leading so manufacturing company. Likewise, explain about current project. Clear? So go to that site and download that balance sheet or income statement. You can understand what it is. So in part 3 again I have given you Coca-Cola. See, in part 3 I have given you Coca-Cola income statement and balance sheet. See, this is for your purpose only. And I have given you test cases also. How do we prepare the test cases and roles and responsibilities? See, everything I have given you. And if you are a qualified chartered accountant, Rakesh, they will 100% they will ask you the difference between US gap and local gap. For you, right? I'll give you a separate document to you, Rakesh. Okay. See this I guess I have given it to all. So this one here I have given you. See, for the IAS, Indian Accounting Standards, and IFRS difference. See, this is for core functional people, qualified peoples. Okay, CA or CWA. Yes, if they ask you about rules, yes, prepare. So in interviews, right? Everyone, this notes, right? I'll give to all of you. Where is that one? This one. Preparation, HFM and FCCS notes. So all our telephone means web conference only, right? They don't show you desktop. So here I have put all the topics here. So if you want to add, you can add your own topics also. Like we see, click on this HFM services. See, these are the services we have to start. Click on index again. So, right? In interviews, right? For example, if they are asking about journal entries, right? So click on these journals. So this is the entire material here. So don't depend on this Excel sheet. But yes, whenever you forget or anything, right? Just by seeing here, you can first you have to practice this. They'll ask you what is the status of journals. So immediately here you can see working status. It will be submitted. When you submit it, it will be in submitted. When you approve, it will be in approved. When you post, it will be posted. To unpost, you have to click on unpost. It will be in rejected state, and then submit, and then unsubmit. It will be in working status. So this Excel sheet, right? Even tell me about yourself. You put it in lines, so that, right? See, the very first 2 minutes, right? You will have a lot of tension. To avoid that, prepare this one. So that, right? If you read whatever it is there, your body and your heart beat, right, will become normal. So without preparing, don't go for interview. Once again, I am saying, clear? Everyone, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
First thing is you have to know about ticketing tool. You have to take at least 3 to 5 tickets. 3 from HFM, 2 from FDM, 1 from HFR. If not HFR, leave it, no issues. No need to worry. At least 3 tickets in HFM and 1 or 2 tickets in FDM, it is mandatory. And then your notes. Tell me about yourself. It should come at least 2 minutes. Put stop clock and see. And there should not be any nuts, right? Like that. Fillers, right? There should not be any fillers. Fluently చెప్పండమ్మా చక్కగా బై హార్ట్ చేయండి. రోజు బై హార్ట్ చేయండి చక్కగా. And then first part is completed. First part is introduction. INTRO. It's purely practice. Second part is, right, straight questions. What are straight questions? Okay, what is ICP? So yes, straight questions. So I'll give you a questionnaire, 100 questions by heart, all those, right? It is also purely practice. Third one is about, I told you, right, What is means what do you do, right? About generic, whether you are live or not. So this one, yes, little bit difficult. Fourth question is scenario based means they'll give you one scenario. This one, right? That's why in every class, right, I'll ask you to guess and tell. Guess and tell. Okay, for example, there is a company called A. Under A, there are two subsidiaries B and C. There is a company called D. Under D, there are two subsidiaries E and F. So there is a transaction happen between E and C. Now, where is the elimination happen? Likewise, they will give you a scenario based questions, right? So slowly understand. You can always write it down somewhere and then you can answer. You can show them that you are using a blank white paper and then right carefully listen and then answer that. Clear? So interview is also process is also you have to engage the interviewer at least 40 to 15 minutes, 50 minutes or 1 hour. So if the interview is completed in just 10 minutes or 15 minutes, it means he is not interested in you. Clear? Everyone, yes or no? Indrajit, understood?
Yes, sir.
So once again, when you prepare resume, right, and then send it to me, I'll correct. Once again, I'm saying, when you send your resume during normal days, right, I cannot correct. So please don't do it in hurry. And when please don't do it in hurry and don't see I'm also doing job, right? So normally all the resumes I correct on Saturdays and Sundays. క్లియర్ హ్యావ్ సమ్ పేషెన్స్. గుర్తుంచుకోండి అమ్మా, మీకోసం అందరూ జాబులు వదిలేసుకుని 8 hours మీకోసం ఎవరు స్పెండ్ చేయరు. పీపుల్ డోంట్ స్పెండ్ 8 hours or 9 hours. Just yesterday, right, a thing happened. See, there are many live employees also. They have to do their job, right? That is most important than your job. Clear? Yes or no? అంతే కదమ్మా. See, it is you who has to do the hard work, not others. గుర్తుంచుకోండి అమ్మా. అందరు క్లియరా? హౌ టు అటెండ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సో బీ ప్రిపేర్ అండ్ వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ గాట్ ఎనీ డౌట్, రైట్, కాల్ మీ, నో ఇష్యూస్, ఐ విల్ ఆన్సర్. క్లియర్? ఆర్ వి గుడ్? హరిత గారు అర్థమైనట్టేనా?
ఎస్ సార్.
ఎస్ సార్, ఎస్ సార్.
సో projects, you call me, I'll tell you how to get the projects, and then once you prepare your resume, I'll correct that one, and then once I finalize, then you put it in naukri.com or Monster, etc. Clear?
Sir, one more thing, sir. Sir, like, is it possible to get any scenario based questions also? Like, you've been experienced more in this field, so like, can we expect any scenario based questions?
అడగచ్చు, అడగపోవచ్చు అండి. అది కాకపోతే నేను మీకు ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ఇస్తాను. ట్రై టు ఆన్సర్ ఆల్ దోస్ క్వశ్చన్స్. ఓకే,
Sure.
I'll give you questions. Okay, some 100 questions, 70 to 100 questions. Try to answer all those questions first.
Sure.
99% మీరు గెస్ వర్క్ లైవ్ చేయొచ్చు దీన్ని. ఈ లైవ్ దే మీరు కొంచెం థర్డ్ పార్ట్ యూ షుడ్ బి వెరీ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్. వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్. సో దే విల్ ఆస్క్ యూ హౌ డూ యూ డూ ద చేంజెస్, వాట్ ఆర్ ద యాక్టివిటీస్ యూ డూ రెగ్యులర్లీ, recent tickets, all these things, right? So this one, prepare well, right? Tickets, here it will ask you live tickets, right? Daily activities, etc. Okay, third and fourth one, right? Yes, leave it, no issues. Sometimes they will ask and sometimes they don't ask, and if you wrong answer also, they don't bother. Okay, no issues. First 3 are good, right? They will ignore this one. Trust me. See, everybody knows that you are fake. Trust me. But they will always take best fake. Clear? ఇంతమందిని పుట్టించలేరమ్మా ఎవరు కూడా. ఇన్ని కన్సలే ఇంతమంది ఇంత దీంట్లో ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. క్లియర్? రైట్. సో ఆర్ వి గుడ్? టుమారో విల్ కంటిన్యూ విత్ ఇంటర్ కంపెనీ ఎలిమినేషన్. వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ చాప్టర్. ఓకే, if you got any doubt, please call me once again. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, done for the day.